Yeah, so niggas on the churches.
Hey, yeah, you choke.
What's wrong, Antima?
Yeah.
Wata Ngozo. This is on camera, by the way.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Chambres.
Hey, Motondo to Mizera some message and nice on the zone. OG truth.
I can't make a money, Brandon. Now,
Can't Nagamba. Did you know what you demand?
All right, we're back again. This week we have the boys now. Last week Tinavara and that's my Tinavara, but they'll be back for round 2. So
but we should address the elephant in the room.
Which elephant? We haven't.
That one.
Eh?
That one.
No. That one is for the people that want to come.
If that's for the uncle.
Aye, where any around 2.
Redemption. Redemption.
Aye, going get into redemption. Masabana Tainage and a Yankee leader.
Yeah.
Therefore, that Tainage or Abele as a Yankee no permanent bandana for me or that Bela. They're on 2 again, the menu. So, and the time, and the time,
and has a weird. There is a color unfiltered. Back to back, no deleting.
Yonda Yama Atao, and that's my one. They are the price of Naso.
Brandon.
Bensam has a cloud. Imagine.
My guy, just be careful. I want to beware of the dog.
Which one is the dog?
When you come here, you understand.
This week. Anyway, this week I have Kanyo Buisa. Kanyo Mista. You know, when it hit my inbox, so I don't know what the you know, maybe I'm the one that has my cringe effect. Yeah. So anyway, let me just jump into the story. Anyway, I'm welcoming you on to today's Monday service. Right, we have the Digon wishes there, and then we have Digon Brandon.
Hello.
Original Papa, all the way from Nigeria. Papa, we are happy to accommodate you.
Thank you.
Yes, it is an honor and a pleasure to host you, Papa.
Thank you.
And today, we are here to feed from your wisdom.
Precious man.
And me, your convener, Gugu. Yes. So anyway, let me jump into the story. So the one that sent me the story is a lady. So she's been happily married for about 5 years now. So happily, there are no issues in this marriage. Everything else is great. Everything else has been going. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Honeymoon phase for 5 years.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the butt.
So anyway, so she got an opportunity to go. I think they had an exchange program, for like a year. So she had to go to the States for a year for work purposes.
Yeah.
So when she got there, they, like her and the husband, they made sure they have to be doing a lot of phone calls, a lot of video calls. There should not be like a gap. And everything else. So if they were doing everything else, they should not feel my online dates, the other things as well online, don't look at each other, but they were doing everything else that they could do as a couple to keep the fire burning, So anyway, they would talk. She would not sense good anything else is off with her husband because everything else was okay. They were just doing everything else greatly. So anyway, as the year ended, she had to come back, and the husband went to pick her up. Other than Ghana, there in the car, she was smelling like he was smelling like a god, right? So she was like, But I like ujen kuja mbuzi. So Ndeguri has prepared my favorite meal when I get home. So we've been apart like for a year. So it means like, he has cooked my favorite dishes and whatnot. So she didn't want to ask anything else about the smell. So anyway, they get home, got aboard. The house is in disarray. There's chaos. If you're like, it's very intense and everything. And then she asked, what's been happening in this house? And then goes, namba wedambuzi. So, and then she sees 2 goats just walking around the house, apparently. So, the goats did not look as if they are couldn't this way to so like for either for food or for business. No, zimadengi wangarudi ajina fluffy.
My puppy.
Ajina fluffy agwatwaja. That's how they were being treated. So she was like, okay, what's going on? No, but just to pass the time, I decided ndiambe weda ziwedo janjani. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Anyway, she didn't question much, but then she was like, no, I think we need to be more organized about the situation. So anyway, days passing by, the bonded I mean, they were busy doing other things. Okay,
me and him already anticipated something, so
Yeah. We were looking for technical terms.
we were just anticipating.
Okay,
we don't want to
anyway, but they get together, they get to mingling, whatever. So I think 2 weeks yadusa. So she developed an infection down there, right? So she goes to her guy now, kujibadara masamuzera. And I don't know for some like that. What's been happening? Like sexually, what have you been experimenting with? What? She was like, no, like I've been away like for a year, so I just got back like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't had any sexual encounters apart from with my husband in Rafiga. So it's like, okay, cool. I think you need to go talk to your husband. Right? So she goes home. She's confused. She does not understand what exactly is going on. Why not? So she starts talking to the husband. But I say, I have an infection, right? And it's pretty bad. I don't know what's going on. Commander, I need you to open up with me. Have you been sleeping with any other people while I was away? Because I have been loyal and faithful to you. I haven't slept with anybody. Komano, so I just want us to have a proper understanding of what's been going on, right? So I was like, no, I love you. I've been very loyal to you. Mom was like, no, please just be honest with me. What exactly has been happening? I was like, okay, cool. While you were away, cause I love you and I've been loyal. I'll never cheat on you. Komano, just to satisfy my sexual needs. That's why I got the yani. The goats. So I've been having fun with the goats while you were away because I didn't want to cheat on you.
Before you go, this is Malawi, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my fear.
Yeah. And she was like, Iwe. How? Like, Command, so Chabuni, do you want to cheat on me? Command, you decided to do it with an animal. Right? So the guys are apologizing about it. Komano, she is she's caught between a rock and
a hard place. I've never really understood that.
She doesn't know what exactly to do because she's heartbroken. This is new territory. kuna anthu uno mumadani ngati izi zinachitikira mponi inuyo mumadani, right? Like, should I break up with my husband over a goat, or what am I supposed to do? But also I'm dealing with these infections. So what am I supposed to do in this situation? You know, my boys, that's why I invited you with this cringe stories. I mean, yesterday, so we're talking about similar stories with you, Brandon. I think we're going to talk about them as the show goes on, about similar scenarios like this, but mostly happening with women, right? Because these issues, I think now, and it's not good, it's favoring as particular sex. No, it's both. I mean, everybody's representing right now. Women are representing. Men, you're doing good. Huh? I don't know, which meeting did we miss? We missed a particular meeting. But so I don't know. What do you think?
I think the meeting is the one that
we missed, eh?
Yeah, the one that people go to the...
Yeah, so in your my guy, what should this babe do?
Okay. On what to do, in a Sunday, this is new territory, I wouldn't lie, right? I've been in relationships where I've been, cheated on. And closure is my prayer, because conclusion I'm like the other person is better than me.
Yeah.
And it's something you can wrap your head around and say, you know what? She cheated. Kabina, it was a point of weakness, whatever. But they got.
No one.
Oh, 2 goats.
Yeah.
That's a sticky one, bro. That's a sticky one. Now I'm thinking, because me, I love Chihuahua. I don't know how they resolved. They had to sell them. We are not good. So they film Mimba. Yeah, man.
You just, God damn it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how do you get there? That's my first question. If he was sleeping with another man, to say good, I say, I didn't want to cheat on you because I'm straight. So I was sleeping with another man just because. Mina.
That's still fucked up.
No, we are not going to eat the other man on Juaya. That's he didn't think about us.
It was another man. So like, were you the bottom or were you like?
No, don't know the technicalities now. That's wrong. Yeah. Okay. What I believe,
Yeah.
Kayamundi shula backwards or whatever. I don't really blame my ancestors. I gonna investese. I'm not in the museum. Ed. Inesonga de panova meni panova. Muna bagem paga nza investese. The thing, the bestiality thing is ziwanda wa now. You get me? It's something. It's not natural. You know what I mean? So I would conclude with the there's something wrong in their head. You get me? So if she's willing to continue the whole relationship with this nigga, I St. John, I say, I vibe with St. John guy.
Something is off.
Something is off in the head.
Yeah.
The dig is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Komano, I think let's break it down a minute. I know for both of us, this is uncharted waters, right? We don't even know. I think we've been talking about mental health and whatnot.
Yeah.
Should it call it psychosis? Could sometimes when a person reaches a breaking point, instead of Mwina Kubenga, they can go into those channels of trying to release stress?
Now, the thing is,
I don't know.
Sudi wakanika kubenga. Kubenga kuli maguru. Yeah, because kuja mabini kuja. You're breaking the norm. You get me? This is the norm. You put your food in a plate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat from there. Because so you're breaking the norm to say yeah? I understand the goat has a vagina. Biologically.
So the thing is, we also have to. Was it a female, a male?
No. Let's just give him the benefit of a doubt.
Okay.
My twins.
But did he know which hole? Because okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's just also think good in 1-0 yoncho.
Okay.
I'm sorry that ball up.
Okay.
All right, we're trying it for this one.
Yeah, very.
We're trying. But that's what I'm saying with him. Once you break the norm, you are out of here. Kaya uzisamba buno uzibanga nyayiso buno koma ngati zina zake kupanga out of the ordinary. Man, ngati uli uprofit umene ndoti ife yonse naombe kumvesesa. Ndizijama ndaza kuchukua na misala. Ndendawa. So far from cheating, far from being a wrong person for this lady, but he's not okay in the head.
Okay, Malanga, what do you think?
Okay. In outside Ndizomwe, I wouldn't have brand on it. But this, it's one of the two or both spiritual and mental problem. Because number one, ngada kunena kuti anampeza muntu yomama kumana yakuveka fungo la mbuzi. That should tell you something is still wrong on the event. Number two, you get to see kuti awira nyumba and the house is a mess. Now, I've always said kuti cheating is not tolerated on the event. It's something outside the... If you have chosen to commit to somebody else, be there. But this person had alternatives. They are women. Okay, there are certain stretches I think we are not sneaking because of these issues. Yeah. But I say for you to jump from females, okay, another stretch to jump males and go for an animal.
From people.
That's a big jump.
Yes.
So, and also the fact, okay, I like the fact that he was honest about it, but this one needs help. Whosoever can help has to help. Because I say, here's one thing I think it doesn't and it's easy for us to introduce ourselves to certain things, but we don't understand the aftermath after you have introduced yourself to that thing. Because kabola kamozi kaja turn into 3 4 kenago you cannot leave. Now it's no longer your desire to smoke, it's the desire of the weed to call you to smoke. So he's sleeping with an animal. Okay, fine. It was him trying to test kodi mbuzi koza kuveka banje kuma amene zafika bangarana akapeza no ziwiri. It has to I'm telling you, one is not enough. Yes, you eat. There are a lot of alternatives this guy had to pass the... And two, I say, we were born having sex every day. 1 year is not too long for you to endure.
No, it's not.
It's not too long. And then I got my calabaseri, you know what, I'm not going to sleep with anybody for the next 2 years. So something has to be wrong.
Come so, I say, Ada, this is a cheating, is it? For your good, what my video go, rapping one off, whatever. Ndipo mzima sana banga sense nya yose jola wiga.
Yes.
You get me? 2, mzima adabu and infection adabo yibara. Anazafusa honest. That's it, just be honest with me.
Yeah.
Umadan.
What's been happening?
And kufusa umene gogo, I'm sure adamu say then I get na dede. Nkaza ngata converses.
Yeah.
Because these people stayed together for 5 years. 5 years is 60 months. Mabanga masabu tena. So I was like 12. It's not making sense. Okay, 12 times 10 is 120 divided by 2, 60. No, but I'm actually the fucked up part is I'm very good at math. I'm very good at math. You know, so the thing is, Ada mkaza akana uza say, hey, masanga mastena jama amaza jaba should be mad. Kena komanga te kunvesa sabe I mean 12 months is a long time. You know what I mean? Kupangira so kuti padusa 60 months yodi nkuu ya masanga. You know? Pa 60 months baja dungo yosa 5 days from each month. Ndi masugo jeba. Kwa so mina so matagiro wa kaliegera ita.
Okay, ngari bana bwa infection inali.
Was is right. So that's the thing good. Panali understanding zima ya ase ineyo ndavulala. Ndijani jujijika. Kuti muna market tandizike. Koma nkulu ya mwene ditu from all the way to Mbuzi. Muna so bwaga na kaa banga so ndizi nyama zo sajedwa ase. Guys, you know ndimpo wa nkulu wetu. Mbuzi zimene zo dizipe tikazi kuilile. Tizowache.
Firstly, you can't so kufurugozeka if 4 minutes when namono. Okay. Is this kunena wade your first timer kabena zuyogela sobena bagi?
Yeah, could be good zuyogela bena bagi. That's why I'm saying there's something wrong in the head. Yeah? Because as a man, my woman is away for some time. First instinct in the chicken. I'm not trying to say within Zabu, right?
Yes.
Commando first instinct.
It's another woman.
You get me? And the kind of yeah, I'm sorry, Nikazi. Yeah, I'm saying, Mpaka unagaza bezega. Kuma mina magana kana kawi kana ngora mbuzi. Ase mbuzi okay. Another thing. Unaona mbuzi kuti uyendegira? Mbuzi ndi nyama chimozi chimene simatha kuyendekira mophweka.
Koma kuti mpaka na mbuzi.
Kuma kupanga nayo.
So much trust in you.
Nkumai sadabuza.
Pesa awili.
Konde, why are you dogging a mbuzi? Is it God style now?
Okay. There is a tenderness of a woman.
Yeah.
I think minus the sixth thing, there is a tenderness of a woman. As are you getting my are you in Ngozo? You understand?
Yeah, facts.
Because I'm telling you, as a mbuzi, it's all bones. Because when you mazo say this is bones, man. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it has to be something you need to either muntu anamba kubanga nkosia. This is another round. Kapena no nzimeno yama it has to be a spiritual problem. What are you trying to achieve?
Okay, let's look at it on the spiritual side and how probably we can help this person. I'm always against the view of tackling a problem one way.
One side.
Yeah. Right? Because a person cannot be fully helped because there are so many components that goes that we have as humans, right? The spiritual aspect, the physical aspect, mental, emotional, and all of those things. And in as much as most my suggestions then are talking spiritual, so they are also rooted
mental
with
issues.
mental,
Yeah,
right?
even when they are spiritual, they are affected.
Your
Yes.
mental.
So
Okay, one thing that doesn't happen without affecting the other.
yeah. So Tatian, let's look at the spiritual angle. What
Okay.
The
Here's the thing, man. The Bible said something. It said, "Could he who sleeps with a prostitute becomes one with a prostitute." As much as when we take sex in the spiritual context, it is a covenant. It is an agreement. Marriage is not when people go to the altar. Marriage is when you sleep with someone. You understand? And a lot of us have been married too many times. All right? So for you to now jump to say, "Good, you know what? I'm gonna be with a God." That means you are attaching yourself to an animal. And in the Old Testament, it went to an extreme and samaje because you are taking after the spirit of that animal. You understand? Now, when you come now to a degree, not only is the eating part, but it is you now jowing.
Yes. Because you're depositing your nations.
So, I say, these things on the spiritual levels, that is even out of the space.
Abomination, I say.
Isn't this young because because there were so many abominations happening, majorly one of it being
so okay, so if this woman is going to if she's not let's say she has decided to stay and face the problem head on, right? So should we say fast for 3 days? Wanga zaisteli.
Okay.
Problem
and I would say the fact that she reached out to you, she wants to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
One day, right?
Yeah.
So
otherwise akana reach out ndabambo.
All right.
But the other question will also come in, does the man want any help? Is he going to stop sleeping with his goats?
But he's not also sleeping because sleeping is not
Okay.
it's not possible with a god.
The sleeping? He's riding?
Now, are we gonna call it a dog or a goat?
God is stuff. Oh, he's dogging a god. It's crazy. Okay, now I say, it's Chabot where it is bang dumb down.
Yeah.
For atheist friends.
Yes.
You know, we love you equally. It's a mental issue. Right? Mental issues are only solvable when you understand do you have a problem.
Yes.
You get me? If the lady is willing to try out that route of sleeping with animals, that's another case, you know. But we are going to get you arrested, all of you, because it's also against the law. You know, I've had these conversations before, right? Also, you're extreme, right? Is already when you're dating, your partner is your friend.
Yeah.
I've asked a couple of girls before. I say, what if I cheat on you with another person, but it's a man? How would you feel? And I'm like, it's funny, you know.
Okay.
And I would be heartbroken. I would expect you to sleep with another woman, not a man.
And okay, if a girl dumps me for another man, the closure I will have is either he treats her better, he's better than me, and I'm okay. Because as a man, you're already blessing Kunena Guti, there will be a man who's better than you. And if your woman chooses him over you, it's okay. Command is another thing is his own disease. Okay, Ngazwanga, best friend again to Gugu. All the time I was with her, I'm a cowrie. You get that? It's hard for you to process. You're like, okay, you're into women, I should let you be. I've heard people, I'm a lesbian because as moon and this way. No. That person.
No, I've heard that so many.
What if it's that? I understand in that Komano, Sizori Gudin Muntu Jamana goes to go find an interest in women. You already had that, I think, Mino Mango Digra, trigger. Because what we are looking for are triggers.
Come on, say, this whole notion, I feel like both parties, we're wrong a little bit.
Yeah.
Like whenever we're getting into a relationship, I think we have talked about this. I think with Mbumba when she was around with one of the stories. I always feel like it's always better to be able to tell a person your truth, and the person has to be able to make a decision from there. Whether you want to have a lavender relationship or you know whatever it is that you need with this person, your true sexual desires, and you just want to have somebody else, it's fine. Komano, for as long as you communicate with this person your truth and I feel like it becomes less problematic and less painful. No, okay,
Google.
I don't know.
The problem is society.
Okay.
And they said,
yeah.
sorry, I'm going to sound somehow, right?
Okay.
My same-sex relationships. Most of these people that are gay, lesbian, amaganiga, who color openly gay because it's not acceptable. You know how we make fun of gay people here, even. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if I have a friend that's gay inside, then even good and mass will I say, Brandon, is my baby didn't go jail. I'm truly gay. They won't do that. They'll try as much as possible to show me you and they're my baby. On it? Yeah. What are they doing? They're killing themselves inside. Ed. Ndiyo no, imakodi iweyo ukunyamula kuti ineyo ndimakonda easy. Ed, paliso ngati I was talking to I think my boys are here in Africa. Yeah. I say, pali ntaina aget my freak naibanga expose kwantu ena not because ni ena cinema makonda equally, but because and when I go and so they are reserved. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Kutengira muna so ndi speed yao. You know? Umuntu wa STA singamuze kuti tikawanga kado pazikhala mkhumba pafupi patu ndikumphera ufulu. Yes. People have fantasies.
Obsessions.
No, what I thought was like a live pig.
No. Nyama yangu. Nyama yangu.
In the spirit of
or whatever. You know, so I can only expose my freak to the one that we are matching my energies.
Yeah.
You get me? I can only open up. But in politics. Nimaida kuona kuti awa singakambiana nawo izi. Yet? Izi tikambiana ndawa. Izi awai. Pala anthu ena ake ndikuze net for example ngati ndege na kwazichi. Simakana. Nimaida kuti singakambiana ndawa. Cause tingathubizo tashiyana talane titakuisanapo. Ona? Ena tinakambiana mpaka nankhani ine nakhani closure yonso nkukhani closure. Yeah. Because I know kuti this level of intelligence tingathe kumvana.
This conversation.
Now, timakati ndi zimene zozwera kuti let's say I grew up in a Christian family and I feel that I'm gay, you know. First thing umakhala kuzikana wekha iweyo ngati munthu, yeah, kuti mani izi sizoyenerera cause neyo nkhani zonse za magay amene nakhala kuna close to it anandiuza kuti ase ndapita kwa ma prophet, ndapita kwa ma therapist, ndapita kwa ndani to the point nangokhala like ase nenda nangotopa kuti this is what I'm going to go through as a human. Ngati ndikuchima basi ndikuchima, you get me. So adawa angatukhala mene chinkamba chibwenzi akayona mbuzi samamba bow. Ona munaso sex life yawo inayo bow ambiri fama ona mbuzi zambiri. Khali zavuta uko amakaphwesera kwa baby. Alright. Koma muntima mwawo amazodi zinzolani nzola kwika. Koso nawo ndoboy anakomedwa. Faya ngati izakuzoti nzola kwika baby yawo ikubwera mbuzi akanazi.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, Kuti. This problem is deeper than one diva.
Yeah.
Because, okay, in any case, my woman has traveled. I'm single in that space. Kandi ndika sneaky link. This is your ringazo wanga kubera in the next 2 months. You start carrying out. Komano muntu huyo alipo, and definitely infection hii inajitika yoti so mwina so amaitengera yoti nkazo wacho kapo. Nyumba umuhimu. So at the end of the day, staying. Okay, the number one realize we stay in a lot of situations because of the beauty of what we want that thing to be, not what it is.
Yeah, also comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the comfort of her, Kuti, she knows good the 5 years have been beautiful, Janjan, and I understand. Komano, this person needs rehabilitation, either spiritual, mental, whatever it is, because this is a problem. And even if we can come out in the open, I say, when I need to meet, it's not a problem. I feel comfortable in this space. So you know what I say. If that's the thing you feel comfortable with, be there. I can be here.
Do they have kids?
None that I know.
So
with the way that the story was.
Oh, does he have Billy Goats now?
Brandon. Hey, come on, I think it's in those lines. And another problem you may number one can notice, and we want the best of both worlds. We don't want to pick a side.
Yeah.
On Diva. In here, I know some friends, or maybe they're females, they're dating people, but I know the people would come to you as a girl, and they like girls. On Diva said, they go on the other side, they like guys. On Diva said, in end, menali Gugu, mamuna and weirdly, the funny thing, these people know how to play both sides. Kuru wina wanhamajira kumva kukoma. So mamba kuzindiro muntu amene akumpanga imvuvucha ali nchikondo wafika. Koma uchita kuzoti adao kapena nkazi uyoyo, and there have been girls omayo zoti she is into men. And she is into women. Akala adds in Brandon will never have a problem with another man. Because his competition is not another man. Brandon napita saluni, ndikamachoka saluni, ndipita kwa Gugu. Ndipita kwa Gugu, ndo mazoti nkazi wanga, she's traceable, she's here. Koma, she plays both sides. So there are these things when people want to have origin good of both sides, which at the end of the day, and to Odi and Osala, they end up as collateral damage. Because this thing, we remember she was okay. If there was another girl, she was okay. Komano, we want but a burden that it will take her years to offload.
Yeah. Because maybe he likes the smell of mbuzi. What should we like? Show me he
does. Also, so maybe he does.
And we have an open conversation. And she'd be like, you know what? Maybe I can adjust to that shit.
Okay.
But okay, cool. He hugs you better. How should we hug? You know? Come on. Implementing at the moment. And why are you killing gods?
Or smear yourself with God.
You see, so it's crazy. Now, what I'm picturing now is she stays and they also incorporate the gods in the house and visitors are there. I was like, so Happy, this is Brandon. We made them because they are doing a podcast for work. So this is my husband. This is my step god. My step god. Billy,
wife.
My you know, so it's messed up on both ends.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is messed up on both ends. I get her. She's committed. She's attached. it's not easy to break off things. And I look America, Chicago 6 months. I mean, 12 months.
She could have picked a white dude.
Whatever dude.
Why wouldn't?
Oh, not even Nigerians are there, and we've heard with Nigerians are big banger. Like she could have been happier, but she came back to a god man.
Maso.
Oh man, god. What?
Nigerians have someone get over it. What to not in Indiana election? No, election. No, election.
Bruh, I have questioned this so many times.
And you're like, no.
Ambila makore ankanyanga zimaya ini agenda nangwaloza. The facts.
Wow.
That is facts. You know?
Oh, it's not facts.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Then
Facts.
I mean, Brandon, I think.
Yeah, that's what I katabaga said. Malangalanga mutu.
What?
Kila go. That's just figure about power. Just figure about power.
And the Brandon.
I'm gonna sort of just my brother.
I don't know. I don't know how it is, Koma. Mwina ndi maso stretch yoda nda kalamisa asinanga maso imakauti again.
They're free also. They're free.
Power. Hey, you know what? I didn't ngini jama kula shifanya ma herbs. Mina mobile mujamul ma herbs ambili. You know, we not have more coriander, we not have more chancheni, we not have more kombucha.
Mama go to it. The nutrient, you know.
Yeah, go on dinner, like I say.
But also I say goody. Today I want to balance the scales, right? Let's not just focus. These are also what guys are doing in terms of
women.
Women are also hitting the top charts right now. I've seen so many, and they're preferable. It's two animals in particular, dogs and monkeys, which is very weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird. Yeah.
But
So in and this is not just kunena. This is. I
What here say?
I don't even know how to put
Facts.
it. Yeah. So like how there's Timamati's teacher, they're so pretty, right? And everybody else muntu kakandika kamatis kachi, you feel like you have hit a certain bar.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
And
So
Ngozo
now
hey.
so now there's kama training, like you have to have that. Komano, my babes are going beyond just loving a dog the way that you're just supposed to love a dog, right?
Hey, so, man, lose it. What they do is they take peanut butter.
I was going there.
Sorry, I want to tell it my way. Take peanut butter, smear it on the cat, and let the dog lick it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
so you
and
cannot
this
compete
thing-
with the
okay,
Matisse now.
So the thing is, the girl them batana my notes, right? They're saying the pleasure is more than what a man can give them, right? So now the other one is a married babe actually. Komawudi in her marriage with this dude, she has never had an orgasm before. So I would she has tried mama toys, whatever. Komano, they just don't hit
the right spot.
Yeah, the right spot. So she was talking to her friend about this. Could I say, Ineo, I have this issue. Mama was like, okay, you should try Jani, get a dog. But also, yes, dogs, they are able to do a great job. Komano, you should try to get a monkey, because I'm hearing good monkeys are doing wonders. So this babe went to the boo. Kulena Woody, I say, I want us, we should have a pet. Komana, I want Kudi to be a mumu, a monkey. Huh? This man.
What name did you give it the first
A
time?
mumu.
Oh,
Ain't
it's a
it?
thing.
It is a thing.
Ding dong
The
things.
fact that Momo is a stupid person.
I got a monkey. Eh?
Let me cover my thighs.
I think I know.
Thighs. Shit.
Right, so man them is shocked. Kuda. You monkey, jogera so kuti also. At least if you have told me with the
Let's get a dog,
cat, let's get a cat, whatever.
Adopted
Come on,
son.
you jump and now
Go and just see. What have you been watching, man?
Hey, go Mandiva. Right?
Me and my
stepmom. She got to a point where she was really, really distressed. Because she wants this pet. She wants a pet. So he started doing his investigations until he came across this chat between her and the friend. And then he uncovers this whole situation. Right? It's like, is this what's going on? Is this why you want a monkey? Like, you couldn't just tell me what I say. This is how you want
to do things. Okay, tell my guy.
So
There's a problem there. I say, in it, no one when it comes to sex, the actual sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you be a formula in the end? You get me? They're creamers, they're squirters, they're whatever. So I don't think people should expect to do what the next person does just because. You get me? But as my ambitious ngatoza sana kale wendo orgasm kumasa kuzoti anakhala kunayo. Yeah? Because when I can do that, and zopempela zomwe zet. Do you know the problem with sex? You cannot describe what man figure bwanji. You can easily say this in Zama because I know what it's just a lot of sugar. Yeah? Easy, straightforward. How can you describe sex?
For you know, Jana ina wudi sex in dia ujeni tikana bwera yaumve
oh yeah, and she was right.
Yeah,
she was right. Those places we used them for Ngozo. Yeah, remember people had maggots some time back. Yeah, but as dirty as it is, pressure. Amajan, a diamond in the dirt. That's sex.
But in my descriptions, how people forget this.
Okay. No, that's what I'm saying. They're like, you compare them to something.
Yeah.
Sex mavanga talk so cool. Sex mavanga gamandi ganda kunsana. Ngati this, ngati that. There's no the actual thing. Could I say sex is vanilla flavored?
And okay, umazo there was a time I think in Ghana kuti bantu chimozi mene. Okay. There was a time I think in Ghana kuti love has to be 15 or 10%. On the verses, you have to go above your feelings when it comes to relationships to be very practical. For example, especially sexual conversations. Ndakalago okay umazoti antukamangula nkhali yonchi women will figure out I think Ngozo mama nkula kujagu I can have a free conversation. So I've never had an orgasm in my relationship. So I'm like, why are you not telling this to your man? On the verses, because
yeah, it goes back to what I was saying, Goody. You can only expose your freak.
Now, okay. Now that's what I'm saying, good, you know. Why would you commit to somebody else who would maybe try and error before the marriage and you said I'm going forward while you know good you don't experience an orgasm. You understand? Yeah. And also, I recommend relationships to be freaky. To be able to express your deepest desires. Because I say sexual satisfaction is on top of companionship.
Yeah, for me also, it also comes down to the level of connection that the two of you also have. Apart from communication, right? Energy-wise. Because people, they get into relationships for different reasons. And most of them, you are even the best person for this one. I mean, you have told me so many stories because you have short mini weddings, right? Yes.
And I was wondering, I was like,
but you also have
no, but
no. Okay, Brandon. Here's the problem. Me, when it comes to sex, I think because there is a certain connection. There's a certain level I need to get with somebody to actually enjoy the sex. Because
no, not enjoying it doesn't mean you don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay, they won't right, okay, let me tell you something.
My fair share. Like, listen, I drink a lot sometimes. But I guess one was
yeah. Okay, undive. Here's the thing. I have a lower body count not because I couldn't have the sex.
Lower in men's perspective.
Brandon.
27.
That's that's too much. Have you ever been at a place where you sleep with somebody else and she's on bed next to you and you're thinking, Goody, what did I do?
Exactly. That's my point.
That's something that I hated. Or I've slept with somebody.
There's also a difference, right? There's a difference between fucking and
making love. Yes, they should understand.
Right? You can park any other.
Okay, in a Brandon.
Do that.
In a Brandon, I won't lie to you.
No, there is.
Then the guys, you know, you never notice. The goose in it. And true. I got my friends women. I'm a wonder love making. I'm a brother fuck. I swear down.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I get that.
That part I also get. Yeah. Right? Come on,
what do you enjoy?
Both. Dude, it's for me, no. And, you know, they're more, like, what the heck are you doing? You know, like, why are you slow? Why are you whatever? Be a beast. Because I'm a beast.
That's why he is leaving people to become bestiality.
You should get or hear bestiality. Maybe somebody else has an interest in animals like that. Right? I think there are those things good until you are able to know. If you love animals, I'm not saying I condone that. But stay with your animals, don't involve other people. Because I say, you preferred a tongue of a dog over the tongue. Yeah, that is still somehow. So there are these conversations, and also in her defense, because I don't know, my man doesn't give me head.
True.
All right?
True. Come on, okay. You know, my what I'm also saying is the same as you, right? For me, I go for energies. Yeah. I also have a low body count, right? Okay. Yeah. Come on, for me.
No, guys, that one guy. Do you know that even 2 is a lot?
It is a lot. Come on. You're talking about 27 in the Bible.
27 guys. Ngozo yali ma 50.
Okay. Listen to my point. Yes. Right? You know, I feel like a lot of people that don't understand sex in itself, because also a lot of people in not understanding it, they put themselves in situations where they keep on doing the same things over and over again, and also they are trying to test so many partners to see how are they going to feel when they encounter themselves sexually, right? Because for them, they do not understand the technicalities, and also whether Tigabira Ngozo, he's looking at the spiritual aspect of it, whatever. Because a lot of people that do not understand about that. So for me, that's why I'm saying, okay, for me, what works for me, it's not just the connection itself, but energy as well. Because, you know, if I sense something off about you, I'm not, even if we can talk, we can chill, whatever. Command sexually, that sexual energy is off between the two of us. Yeah. I don't even pursue that. Even no matter how much you can try to talk to me about it, try to prepare my mind about it, but I will still tell you, no, I'm not that. Command the person that I have that connection with, and I know your energy, my brother. And you know, so I say, and when those energies are par, I know Ababa, we're going to each other to heaven. And for me, I can tell you, it's a few. That's why, like for myself, I don't engage sexually, because there's a few people. I mean, our energies are they get to that. So
as you were speaking, I think I had a light bulb moment. You remember how I said, Kuti, you choose who you expose your freak to it. I think it also boils down to honesty. You get me? I've seen Kuti for a relationship. Let's say when I get into a relationship now, I meet a new girl, they ask me what's my body count. I swear down, I'll tune it down to 3.
To 27.
To 5.
27.
That's the honest one.
Yes.
But I'll tune it down to 3 to 5. Do you know why? We have normalized my mistakes.
Yeah.
You get me? And how many body count that you explore?
Yeah.
Osati you a whole something or whatever. Palantana gamudori kajibwenzi kangwamba mwamba kali kushowana ndana tuwene muganza ntime neyo ndiani ndi sex. So kajibwenzi kajaga nkwa 2 weeks za tabo wapeza wina mabangaso chimozi za tabo wabweza wina body count ya shura kale yafika kale ngati ya Ngozo. But
I just have 2 kids.
I said, do you know how many times you have to try to have kids?
Oh no, I'm dead now.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah, that's what I'm
hey.
saying. In our body count, it's maybe inhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it in that way, but there's a justification. You know, I'm not trying to say being a freak is good or whatever. Komano, and for even in case that I say, no, body count and the 70. Right? Komano, 10 to from there. What type of person are you? You know, that's where I think you can align properly. Kwa vuragere ngura ase body count yako ni bwanji. Nsikana kango nena over 7. Tema not in the hood. Salamizane ebo.
No,
That's why women stick to 3.
Yes.
Yeah? I've only had sex with 3 people. Undinkane na jara indana awili kumana jingana kwa mosi. You get me? It doesn't make sense because it has been normalized. Ndikangochwa body count ya mbili.
Yeah.
Ndugu lose my scores of a market. Alright? Komana akadi and we are honest enough to say, I say, you know what? I am willing, like I'm open enough to know you, and I'm open enough. Whatever you say, I'm okay with that, so long as you promise a better person. So si past yago,
Yeah.
you know. Come so for the youngers, me, I'm already committed. For the youngers, sleep with somebody who has. I'm telling the boys, sleep with somebody who has 30 body counts because they have experience.
They have it.
You're going to enjoy.
So that's that's also what I'm saying.
For
Good.
the youngers, I would also say, just become good at it, and you can sleep with somebody with small body count, and
that's also what I'm saying.
you nurture them.
Freak to everyone.
Yeah?
Dude, that's what I'm also saying. Then I would even having a higher body count, it also does not mean kuri then you have a better experience,
Kwambiri.
right?
Yeah,
Because
even
with
having
your
higher
with
Africa,
your
it's-
with
it's one of those.
You will fruit just
with your
Just-
daddy kirani no with the whole 30 I mean you were having, there was nothing. Alice amangu barabas and you're thinking kuri that's sick. That's what I'm saying. Nena kuri
What chances are say? And today you say, "Oh, wonderful mozi, you are sweet, fantastic, hello." Boys.
Also, Brandon, I think it is many women as well. It boils down to an honesty. I've heard people say, I'm a porn star in bed, and you've met them in bed, and you're like,
And
God
they're
damn it,
nothing.
who lied at you? Who lied to you? Why? Because it's made to know the honesty.
Yeah.
So, you're good in bed. Literally, this person is not good in bed. This person is just trying maybe to lubricate something she saw in a movie. You get what I'm saying? This, okay, ndima ngona ngazima vura. I think it kama ni Mbumba ndana gore. Kufunika sex ed 101.
Yes.
Both parties have to explain something because you should understand. I don't know how a vagina feels. You don't know how a penis feels because I have a penis. She has a vagina. Until we come together and remember what I say. You know what? Here's how this, and it also varies among people.
No. We actually know how a vagina feels. I don't know how a penis feels. No. That's what I'm saying. Good regalo. I'm in for a bunch.
Yeah.
Iwe.
Iwe umamumva muntu wet. Komano mundu yura kumva bwanji. What's her G spot? What does she prefer? Which is
what you
No.
mean.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, isn't it nice if I have like bumper on the class on the conversation? My first I say, how does sex feel? Wait, how does it feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's me penetrating. How does that feel? How does my
to
dick
you?
feel?
I mean, okay. I mean, everybody else, I think, that has ever been in a relationship, I think at some point, mafusana, that question.
No, this is my first time. Really? Well, one video.
You know, like, yeah, like...
But your body count is low.
In my relationship, I
I'm
did.
just-
Yeah. Because I'm always curious about that.
Gugu, you have one advantage in life.
Yeah.
Curiosity yako. You have an open communication to people. And I believe Gugu is one of those girls I say, so kubanga gina gali kose. One difference said, Komando ambi. And Gugu, see you. We'll try again in the next life. Komando, I think it's those lines one difference said. A lot of people are not honest. So you're marrying somebody else, you know the energy is not okay. You know you cannot expose yourself.
Yeah.
Because mundo yemweyo, I've been with a person before. I've been asking something from this person for longest time, only for me to come across, her not okay. Unaona zezoma mpata muntu chijoma funa iwe chija kumanga kamiza muntu jasa kujifuna. You get what I'm saying? So this is what impamene namba kuzindigira. Sometimes it's not necessarily usanto sakukonda. It's that energy that maybe she didn't feel comfortable with me.
Yeah, commercial.
Guys, before I say, Looky, are your microphones working? No. Okay. I wanted you to say. I wanted you to say something, man. Come on. Oh, tell us, we didn't hear you. Something like that. Just chip in, please, because we sound like lost souls now. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now you've.
Is this 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 1 hour?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Can say?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Ah, we're good.
It's a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Koma,
Man, pagano mwandi bali so my friend is.
as when it comes to a sexual issue, pamene panavuta izingari ya chipani. Zizinga za chipani. Okay, what am I saying? We now yes as a preference and things they are gonna defend. One day, so chimene uyamani na Brandon yakuti you cannot really define what is sexy mavega jonji across all platforms.
Yeah.
So because people cannot have an honest conversation about it, I say this is what I prefer. And two, iwe unandozoro ni body count iwiri kabena ndiwe virgin. Kena kuna urai ni mafuna undipachike ku seeding. Nikamba imene unake pozira kuti.
Anthu awiri omweyo.
Okay. Also, aside from that, right? I think when people want to engage themselves sexually, right? They need to just to add on the honesty part, right? They also need to break their delusions of grandeur that they have, right? You know, as adolescents, puberty, Timakodi, we are all in groups because we're curious. We don't, whenever it comes to sexual discussions, right? Boys, Nori, are kumana in their boy circles, they're talking, they're discussing about
Ladies
sex, and ladies is the same thing. Komano awa osewa ditima virgins that don't even know. So whenever they come together, with these opposite sexes, they come together. We know whatever. So now this person, you are giving a person a different picture, and so does about jaba even ukamakula whatever umaona ngaruri we game umadani umaitada. And you're busy telling the other person what neo ni manani kumoga kafiko meno unjago zero baden, right? So yeah,
It's because like definition yokutayo is different.
He also said the same thing, right?
Yeah, sana namize. Angatukari kuri yeye. Anampinda bobo.
And umaziwa.
Kwa masina ngama kodi iwe so you don't know what works for you. You didn't finish right or whatever. You're like, oh, I had fun.
And ineo umaziwa body count vuro yake nini manna kuti vuro ndo anthu amana body count. Yeah, okay. Mileage. Oh, now wabesa chichuje chabino body count and amafuna zembanga measure munthu uri ndi hule. Koma andiveze. Koma mileage will tell you how much a car has traveled and how much distance it can cover for the next rounds. So now when it comes to body count, to me, body count measures appetite. I want to know, you have been with girls before. Now I will know if you have been with girls, then my tongue game has to be on point because I already know what I'm competing. My tongue and fingers need to know how they work. If you have been with more boys, I also have to know my size may be a medium or very small, but this is what I'm competing with. An appetite, because I say everything we test will raise an appetite in us, and along the way we'll be craving for that. We talked about the spiritual aspect. Moses didn't have a problem with the Israelites. Not good, he was not taking them to the promised land, but they always reflect back on what Egypt had.
I say like iwe small bampezi
umazwa Brandon anthu ambiri tinanena kuti mawa mulungu ali apo situation ili apo, but when you take all of it ndikuzika apa you understand kuti ichi chimaenda chifukwa cha ichi, ichi chimaenda chifukwa cha ichi. It's just that we have made them two separate things.
Onaza mawa mulungu anisangasa ifale mwana video nanga Dr. Omari mozodi Bible yesema mulungu like what? Of course it's true, it's history, it was documented, you know, it's a story for another day, of course. Koma bottom line, in find paja madam Lugi adisa yankula ndende yankulia. Spokesperson ya Lugi. Guys, sexy jende bo. No, okay. So what I want to say is, of course, takanga digress.
Yeah, we have from Beastiality to
Grace and Doff, I was at my say. But what I can say is, I'm going to, if it's long term, if it's forever and a day, be honest as honest as possible.
Very.
You know, you never know. Mwina yoma gonda mbuzi akaza oza. Kuli sotu ngombe. You know.
Zama nuna wudi chimene atimalakwirano whenever we're going into relationships.
Yeah.
Is being honest about
who you are, yeah.
Right? Because you might just waste somebody else's 5 years and then they will be like,
what have I done? Yeah.
So it's from the get-go. You have to be not just about sex.
No.
Come on,
Everything.
about
Everything. How you.
whether your traumas, your whatever, you just
Your
have
belief system. Chili jo say. Asa zadabwe then I go
Hey.
to 12 kolo siku banga na hallelujah challenge. Is this one? Is this? You know, it's. Eh?
Kabanga
Yeah.
you know when
aliwa place akina kwadzoka mbomenya hallelujah challenge.
Yeah, it's like audience. When you are swimming in these sexual relations waters, be sure whether you are honest about it. With all honesty. Ed, uzikangado mungubanga swear any muli ku inauguration magwira Bible. Chifayani chili yose chingatojidi komene. Yeah. One. Taona timaona ngati zinzopya ndisifiri sindiedzi. Kuliso matenda ambuzi. Please. Just be, you know, komaso uze sowe kauli sinta izo soza pita kuchipata kwa yantu ntsuku ina zapita kwa veterinarian kuda kupange treat iwe. Yeah, so just be open to it all.
Yeah, I also had a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to change our flirting game because that's where the lies are. You know? Because that's where the lies are. So whenever you're flirting, come on, you know, talking stage, hey, we're flirting, you're talking about sex, and then, you know, whatever. Uyu awuza kuri ntwabateni. Iwe so you're trying to match his energy. Komano no sen mungu na mizana. When you meet, it's just 2%, and then you start ghosting each other.
Now I've also had a light bulb.
The
one got the business even in the ambe they my sexual herbs. And I'm telling you, because a lot of people are lying to each other. You can make money.
Yeah.
You can make money. Yeah. And it's like religion. This is the only business which if it doesn't work, you blame the consumer. Aye, okay, Ima. Brandon. Religion is one of those things, if it doesn't work, the one who was telling you would blame you as a consumer. This
one time, I was born again. I had a clue.
Born again?
Like I'm born again. Because you only do that once. Eh? So we went to we prayed for a paralyzed person.
Wait. I think Brandon has some guy. Brandon, as you wanted.
Yeah. Let me bring you to you. This one time, I'm a BA, we're doing things. Tiza, imba osana. Hallelujah. Good things. We went. Tinampempera mundoja. So the one that was, I was saying about, tinampempera mundoja. Do you know what the leader of our squad said? Amena kuona kuti chikhulupiriro chake chikuchepa atuluke. I stepped out because I looked at the guy. I was like, no, this one is not working for shit. This one is not working for shit. Well, I can't do that. They allow you to.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did that make you feel?
No, I felt good. I felt good.
In the therapist's office. So now,
Yeah, it made me feel good because I said, God, you know what? I'm a sinner. And I'm going to sin again. Lord, forgive me. For I have sinned. You get me? And it's been away out in zone. I took that blame. You know, but group what was able and Hanka Krubida. Fangana Rugandeka. The boys that I could be your father.
Hey, we now someone when I want to waste one dominant which I wonder.
Oh, Minaso. After many Papa again, Daddy Bassett, my power number one word.
But again, what you see.
Yes, not come on side. The top.
I know. Anyway, this was good.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we have tackled a couple of issues. Yeah, Komano. My takeaway is, also just to be jumping from one person to one person, trying to figure out your section. That's also a mental situation right there. Yeah. It's best you as a person, you need to
soul search.
Yes.
Know yourself.
Yes.
Configure.
Because even I think this guy also, as we're saying, whether there's a mental problem, that's why you know what? That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So having a body count, it doesn't mean anything. It does not mean could you're a pro. It doesn't mean anything.
Whole.
It
Rhymes.
doesn't.
Rhymes, eh? Pro, whole. No. It's just you, man.
Yeah, Komaso. At the same time, don't just be jumping from one person to one person, because you don't know also the energies that you're busy picking from whosoever you are engaging.
On the spiritual.
That's why we're saying, if it's best you as a person, you find what works for you, and then in that way you're able to narrow down who you can engage your sexual desires with and who you cannot, because it's not everybody else that wants to sleep with you that you have to sleep with them. You have a choice to always say nah, I don't want you, I don't want to do that with you, right? So got discernment tinarwa mu mpingo ku spirituality
Kuma se Gugu magai inere ningofuna mwachangu changu
za kumpingo so
nkhani ija mnapanga pa ija unaota kubwa around 2 hours. Guys, one nkhani ija ita round 2, wait for it, you are going to be happy. 2 mukamandi panga tagineyo mfani yankule somebody tagged me, was like nde umazwa pa TikTok wait. I say commented wangolemba at Brandon Jones. Somebody's reading my comments again at Brandon Jones.
They need to be rude to you. That's
what do you want me to say?
They need to be rude to
you. What do you want me to say? Because one, nkani mena anagamba amayaja anagamba. Mu investesa in the next round.
Yeah.
What I can say is Podcastmalawi doesn't promote shit, as you said. Hey! Somebody was like, yeah, you know, as a mental health is mnakambeko. And the admin wa group wife anapanga comment with but my episode hour, you've never done anything as a mental health. There's 0. This one was like, you know what? But episode E. You only have 3. You like I say, Brandon, you don't have a car. No. I have a Toyota Corolla. You only have 1 car. What are you saying? You know,
almost all shows we make sure that we're tackling
mental health.
We have been talking even this show. Mental health, right?
I think
so. I don't know.
There's one thing I've figured out. People want you to say things in many amara. I think there was a time in many marriage is not for everyone. There was a Bible verse that was spoken by Jesus and Paul. And we know the comment section of Podcastmalawi. Ukampeza na bwina kuzanoti zimezo sana nene ndi Yesu ana ni nani ndani ndipo ndeni namfuzoti Matthew uje ni Paul mbuku la uje la Matthew uzi anamba kutsika kera konda mupasa no verse mama funa namzoti Paul sana nene anotea apa pakana kugira verse yo sari mona nene. You get that?
Kumaso and Podcastmalawi, we have a tendency in Malawi, we know who we want these people to do these things. Since there's Gugu that you've never heard of, there's Ngozo that you've never heard of, there's me that you've never heard of, there's only Bensam that you cannot beat. You've heard of Mbumba. You agree with that? Komaina if you don't say mongo ngati zilabo labo. And there ziko wambili sima phone notify you. Sima phone notify.
Komano, I think it's always that, and also people also have to understand something. Everyone else is entitled to their opinion. It doesn't have to suit my narrative. And many makali and makandi track okay. I think many magamba ajinatike they spoke something on the way, and they were also commenting on a story. I think there have been shows many takamba za uhure, takamba za kuchalishi. We change mawanga every now and then
because we are commenting.
It's a comment lounge. So we are addressing based on scope
stories.
So people be like, we not gonna be na busa na kandi panira. Yonga manero mundu sanyambira mbali ku restaurant nango so nanyambira ku mbali ku restaurant. Busa umagara nuko na comment lounge.
Ngozo now it's comment lounge. Looky, not comment section. Thank you.
Yo, and you wanna sangala our chat GPT. That was like Nasha.
One in the comment section. You don't know for All right. Anyway, we were here. I was with the boys today. We have had very interesting conversations. I mean, don't practice in bestiality. Move laza.
Zikabazisiyeni.
All right.
Zikazona ba Blage
Or if you want to do that, pirani uchile, kwanoka, isolate yourself. Don't mingle with humans. All right. Go there and don't come back in civilization. Don't be here. Whatever. Be there and don't mingle with us.
Komanso kuchile kuti kabwera kusapanga kampu tikakupezani tikuombera.
You are a wild animal. You are a wild animal.
Wild kids.
So yes, go to bestiality and also practice self-sex. And not just have sex in terms of using a condom or whatever. Koma also know who you want to mingle with.
It has to be safe and sane sex.
Yes. So know who you want to mingle with. In that way, Moses yebetera mavuro. And to narrow it down, let us all be honest to our prospect partners. All right. Let us be honest to one another about who we are, what we like, our desires, and what not. Isolate. When I think I can mingle with this person or I cannot mingle with this person. Honesty, let's start being honest with each other. And also, we need to change our flirting game. Let's not be lying to one another. Flirting is good. It keeps our blood pumping, but let us be also honest whenever we're flirting. God,
Stay away. Run, Munife. Run.
Yes, I know that one. No, say no.
I'll ask ChatGPT later.
What is God thing? No, magangana. No.
I cannot do that.
So be honest, okay? Let us be honest to one another. I think if we are all honest, so anyway, it's been us, Gugu, my brother Brandon.
Yes, sir.
And Deacon Wishes over there. So yeah, it's been us. Till next Monday. Cheers.
Comaço, Q.